Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and tonight we're going to have a quick little talk about the future of the channel and what you guys can expect and why things have changed a little bit recently and what the hell this thing on the screen is. So hopefully quick little video, but you guys know me, every time I say it's a quick little video it goes on for bloody ages, but I will try to make it snappy. So, you may have noticed recently there's been an increase of stuff on the channel like 5 features we want in Jurassic World Evolution, or that thing about the Spinosaurus, and stuff like that. Now, that content isn't necessarily for everybody. I accept that a lot of you came here originally for gameplay stuff, and you're not really here for that kind of content. However, I have to say it's not about to go away. As I moved flat about a month and a half ago now, unfortunately the internet here sucks. So when I first moved, I didn't upload for a few days, which always hurts, about a week or so with only 2 videos. And then for a little while I uploaded in 30 FPS and 720p. Again, not a good thing. Pretty much death to a channel, those two things. So between those two things, things went very badly for a little while. My views were the lowest they've been in 3 or 4 years, which is obviously not what you want to see from your channel when it's your entire livelihood, basically. And then Jurassic World Evolution, the trailer hit, and I did a video on it, and then I did another video on it, and they both did really, really well, better than anything else I was doing at the time. So I did a few more, and in the last couple of weeks my views are substantially higher than they were in the past. They're still not where I'd like them to be, but it's much better. At the end of the day, guys, this is my job. I need to be able to eat and pay rent and stuff like that. So it is kind of what I'm going to call a necessary evil. I accept that a lot of you enjoy those videos. I quite enjoy making them. But for those of you who are just here for the gameplay, for things like Minecraft AVP and Godzilla Unleashed, which we've been doing lately, both of those series have done pretty badly. That's just the way it is. I'm not here to talk about why that is or whatever, but both did pretty badly. Unfortunately, if everything does badly, I become homeless. So the compromise is I can sustain things that aren't doing particularly well, that you guys are enjoying and I'm enjoying. I know Minecraft AVP in particular, a lot of you are really liking, and I don't want to give it up, you know, but in order for me to not give it up, something else has to give, something else has to do well enough to keep me alive, basically. So those Jurassic World Evolution videos, those Fallen Kingdom videos, those speculation videos, that do pretty well, they are my way of keeping alive, surviving, and being able to play the cool fun stuff that maybe doesn't always do that well. It's quite a nice balance in the system. I quite enjoy it, and hopefully that is what we're going to do down the line. I appreciate not all of you love those videos, but hopefully you guys can kind of see why I have to do it. We may do a Patreon or some rubbish down the line, but I didn't really enjoy doing it last time, so we shall see. The second thing I want to talk about very quickly is what you're seeing on the screen right here. This is something I've wanted to do on the channel for such a long time. These 5 things, mainly these days these 4 things at the front, but every now and again the 5th comes in. These are kind of like what I would call the foundation of the channel. Obviously dinosaurs was a big thing, but since the very start we've been playing Zoo Tycoon 2 and stuff like that. We've been playing Godzilla games on the channel for years and years, 3-4 years at least. Aliens, we've played nearly every single Alien or AVP game on the planet. There's some out there we haven't dabbled in quite yet, some of the worst ones as well. But we've played most of them. We've played all the good dinosaur games on the planet, you know. These 4 things in particular have been for a while now, like the central tenets of the channel. And what I really wanted to do was build a design language of sorts that kind of told you guys what kind of content it was via the thumbnail. So now every time there's a dinosaur video, the numbering for that dinosaur video will be in that exact shade of blue. It'll have different logos and thumbnail styles to keep everything individual and interesting to look at. I want you guys to be able to tell, say, 2 different dinosaur games apart, of course. But I really liked the idea of highlighting the central tenets of the channel, coming up with a colour scheme that I feel is approximately appropriate for all of them, particularly the kaiju, the aliens, and the adventure. And then just, I don't know, using that to build up from there. You guys, if you've checked my... that was nearly English. If you've checked my thumbnails for the last couple of weeks, you'll of course have seen this come in, and hopefully you guys like the system as well. Again, this is going forward, especially these 4 on the left. That's really what we're going to be focusing on. That's what I enjoy. I think that's what you guys enjoy. There's a lot of great stuff coming out in all of these areas. In terms of kaiju, the game I was meant to be playing today is a new kaiju game. Hopefully we're going to play that tomorrow. Godzilla features in that game. In terms of animals, next week, Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Animal Collection comes out. Very exciting in terms of dinosaurs. Obviously, we've got Prehistoric Kingdom and Mesozoica, and Saurians just come out, and blah blah blah, all these exciting dinosaur games. In terms of Aliens, it's a little less in terms of updates and stuff. We get games a lot less, but considering how well Alien Isolation did, hopeful that in the future we'll get some really cool new Alien games as well. And that's about all I want to say. Two main things. Explanation for why we've had non-gameplay content so much, and it isn't going away, it's just the way it is. Maybe down the line, I'll be able to go back and focus purely on gameplay, but for now I need to, not be dead. And hopefully you guys like this new design thing, and it's just a nice way of being able to tell. Maybe you're in a kaiju mood and you want to see if I've uploaded any Godzilla stuff lately. You just hop on and look for the little red number, and if you see it, hey, there you go, you can watch some kaiju videos. That kind of thing. You with me? You're with me, it's fine, it's all good. Thank you again for all the support lately. Like I said, when I first moved, things were rough, but I've kind of dragged it back up again, and I'd really want to start doing some more stuff with you guys. I want to start streaming again. We did try it the other day, but unfortunately the internet is so bad I literally can't stream. But thankfully come December, by the end of December, by the end of this year basically, I'm hopeful to have new 1 GB fibre that's getting installed to my building. So as soon as I can get that online, we're going to get back to proper, really nice quality videos, and hopefully daily streaming or every couple of days. Stuff like that, either on Twitch or YouTube. We shall see. Please don't argue about that in the comments. We'll talk about that closer to the time. 6.5 minutes, not bad. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again for all the support on stuff like this, and the book, which I'm writing away. I've actually just started chapter 5 on the book, so expect a chapter 3 audio reading sometime this week, and chapter 4 next week, etc, etc. I shall see you lovely folks later on. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.